started, right? So yeah, guys, today we are gonna like go to third see that, and that is guarantee. Wait, what is this dice thingy? What is, I want a Robux. First, if I get Robux, I will do it, huh? Wait. Before doing this, let me just check. Before doing this, guys, I'm gonna just check if I can't. If the I haven't played this thing actually. Ah, how to play this game? How to play this? Bro, I'm not gonna play this. A heart is romantic, oh my. So, I wanna play this one. What the hell? Was already occupied and bro, can I claim some? It's my boat, I claimed it. Bro, I literally thought this was. Bro, this gave them free views. What the hell did I see? Bro, magic season gods. What? Wait, my friend? Magic? She's again playing classic? What the hell? I met her on this game. I might have to. I have to join this game. Yes. This is the uh, one yesterday. What the hell? I don't think they have anything else. I think they stopped. I know this announcement. The hell. Just a few. Bro, I think Satch's store. Bro, there's not gonna be a part 2. I hope I can peacefully grind here. It's like 14 more levels, ain't it? See if the Tidekeeper boss is here or not. What the hell is CC? Oh, it's here. I hope that guy is some hacker didn't kill him. Bro, he's not here. Wow, literally freaking hackers. Go in hell. The hell have this in the end. Oh. Ah, hackers. I'm gonna kill them. Free bounty. I hope they don't kill the boss. Please, no man. Bro, that megas. You know what? I'm gonna kill all of them. Oh, this server is of hackers. Bro, my beast strong. Why the hell do I have to hack? Like, what's the second problem? Let us play like normal players. Can't you, little nigga? They're like hunting in groups, huh? Die, you know. Bro, I'm not gonna waste time. Literally trying to kill this hackers. I literally hate hackers. Hey, what the hell? You don't just play the game. You wanna maxable do it? Or you will do it a bad server? I don't care actually. Oh, this guy is here right now. I hope it's romantic. Come on. Oh, is my voice clear and empty? I don't care. Anyone trading for a double mastery really needed? Don't ask me why, but I needed. Double money. The thing. Actually need it. I'm kind of grinding something. Yeah, you wanna see my combo? Wrath of Uzumaki combo? Oh bro, it's not even here, huh? Okay, well, let me just one shot him with conquer. I one shot him. Yes. Do this. My combo is bro, why the hell didn't hit it? Congrats gun. Congrats gun. Warning slash. Bro, if this someone saw the CBC's official. This guy has like 100k health. Bro, why the hell is something wrong? Oh, it's lying. Bro, confirmed himself. Bro, confirmed himself. Bro, stop. Stop being an annoying nigga. What? Right foot quick. White combo hard. Bro, nigga. I hope this one. That guy is dead, huh? Bro, if you summon you, I don't use my skill. Oh, hey, my dog. I'm gonna finish it. I literally. That did 3k damage? But how, man? 2 level levels, that's good. That's good. I need 13 more levels, huh? Oh, it's only one level. This grind is kind of hard when you just specifically when you go into third sea, it becomes harder. Now to do the Indra quest 2, it's kind of a time waster if you see properly. But yeah, that's fortunate guys there. You can actually hear the whole thing on the they find a law/order boss. Whatever you called it, for light and spin for magma, light is okay. If you just give a flame, that will be also okay. Let's see what they're trading. Bro has the most L offers. I don't need the hell. I can buy the cyborg race if I want to. Bro, stop! Don't you? What the hell? Oh, you're not enough to kill a player. What the hell, dog? Bro, if you hit, nah, you're dead. You're dead, dog. You trying to stop me, huh? Oh, stop waiting. I have to find man there. Just go watch the movie the rice bowl, like actually that's kind of good. I have only have tacos. I actually have like a cholo chicken bucket too, and the French fries and extra, and Pepsi was it? It was Coke. Your mama's Coke. Hey yo Sam. Bro, literally, everyone is fitting me and another guy. Like, not guy, bro, I'm not. Me another girl that I don't know what they say when they get met. Like, actually. Stop this annoying CB test. Stop, you nigga. Oh, that's 20k health, huh? Bro, stop. You nigga. Bro, tactical retreat. I'll do it. Daddies. What is that, man? Oh, hell no. What the hell? I hate this more than life. Oh hell. Thunder chicks. If I try to get 2 levels, then I have like 10 levels. So 10 levels, final 10 levels is very hard to grind and... Nah bro, you nigga. You're gonna die no hurry. everyone just do farm that, but it's like not worth it since they don't give any money. Like 1k the sea should give. That actually will make it OP. It should. Oh, fortune. The most when I got hits to me, I actually hit like 3 million. Almost 5 million I hit. Like when I got that thing, I got hit like a lot. This month I've got like 3 Fist of Darkness. It's not end of the month. For some reason, last year I played, I just found Fist of Darkness when I was literally grinding. For no reason I found one. Like when you don't need. It's kind of a needy thing to craft it for a dark blade, upgrade and etc. I don't know if I'm gonna get dark blade, that's a different story. I think we should do like this. You do this, oh, dog, you're dead, dog. You do this. Bro, I think. Thought that was something related to the computers hacking. But this thing has a I am an English channel. Oh, you're gay, whatever. I'm gonna kill this seaweed. Oh, what the dog? Oh, that I'm gonna solve it. It should die. Oh, where's my boss? Stop summoning CBs, they're annoying, like old cell. Take your knees. Using a Conqueror's gun ability. Why do I say Conqueror's gun? It's not even related to Conqueror's haki. Ain't it, right? Rolls uses no that move, he's dead. I hit 2 million. 10 more freaking servers. Let's just watch some YouTube videos while doing the grind. Is anyone even watching my stream? I'm not gonna watch this. Helena dog. Who's watching? Yeah, anyone watching? More freaking servers. Let's just watch some YouTube videos while doing the grind. Like my thing, my guy. Stream. Who are to tell your name in the chat box right now? I'm not gonna watch this. Right now. What's your name in the chat box? Tell. What's your thing? What's your name? If I know you or you're like some personal guy, just write your name in the chat box. If I know you, You liked? You liked the video?
Like
Are you Akansa? What time have to do, bro? Just type your name in the chat box. I'm gonna write the. Hey yo, you need to chill, my guy. This is me only, yeah. So, yeah. I'm gonna do the grinding as well. I was supposed to like watch some YouTube videos, ain't I? Nah, bro, don't see this. This is not me. This is my brother. Just God, he's playing with someone else. Oh yeah. Bro.
So we start off with Luffy and them hopping out the mirror on some Harry Potter shit. Then my boy Luffy breaks the mirror because he don't want them boys to hop back inside. And he just standing there looking cold, I'm not gonna lie. Got the glass moving in slow motion and stuff. Hey, that's my boy, that's my boy. Anyways, Luffy go for the first attack and start just swinging. Then Luffy tried to go for a kick, Katakuri dodges it. Then he tried to go for another attack. Katakuri basically put his fist out and he got hit. So Luffy jumps back while he in second gear. He tried to punch Katakuri, but they just fist bumps. They low-key bros for real. Then after that boy Katakuri was just dodging everything he threw at him. They out here breaking mirrors and stuff. Hey yo, Luffy, you weak as fuck, boy. Luffy wasn't having that, so he did some back dashes. Then bro go for a rifle attack. Katakuri just dodged that. And at this point, he just dodged everything that Luffy throws at him, bro. Like, his observation hawk is too damn strong. He can see through the future and all that stuff. Like, imagine you fight somebody, right? And they know you about to throw a left punch before you even throw your left punch. That's crazy. But anyways, Luffy started to throw consecutive blows at Katakuri. And you know what that boy Katakuri did, man? Bro stole Luffy move and just made it better by using 10 hands. So just imagine you always been using your favorite move and somebody just come up and just take it. And then make it better on top of that, bro. I've been furious. But anyways, after that, he was just putting dents on the wall, just hammering up Luffy, bro, just going crazy. Like, you just gave him all the hands. Literally all the hands, because he got 10 hands body in. And you know, Luffy was about to fall. He said, nah, bro just wanted to get Anyways, after that, he told Luffy that anything he can throw at him, he can do 10 times better. And honestly, he wasn't lying about that either. Luffy didn't like that, so he started to go for another attack. And them boys just started moving everywhere, bro. Are you getting tired? Shut the fuck up! Luffy go for another attack. Katakuri. You see how my boy smiling, right? Katakuri gave him a boot to the face. He didn't have to just halfway Luffy like that. But anyways, after Luffy was done testing his speed against Katakuri, now it's time to test out his strength. So Luffy created a big fist. When I saw it, I thought it was pretty big. I'm not gonna lie, pause. But Katakuri, he tops that and makes it look bigger. Oh my god, damn. Anyways, while they're clashing, Luffy trying with all his might. While Katakuri, he just looking unfazed. Luffy loses the clash and then creates 2 big fists. Katakuri like that. Alright, I'm gonna make an even bigger one. Then knock Luffy back. Make his arm turn to Muchi. Grab Luffy with the Muchi arm. Then start swinging out there around. Luffy start to run with the Muchi arm, holding on to him. Then jumps up in the air and make a giant foot and try to smash Katakuri with it. Somehow he ended up behind Luffy and made it a bigger foot. Then Luffy smashed him. Bro just too OP right now. Like, he's literally about to every move that Luffy was making him move back. After that, Luffy was trying to stop Brûlé and how long it was. But we're gonna fast forward to the part where Luffy confirmed that he was going to I don't want y'all to take this scene like that. Luffy is ready to go for this, man. So right now, Luffy running with right? Katakuri stops him. Then he kicks him hard as hell. I know that shit is so painful. Instead of screaming from the pain, he closes his mouth. Also, the crew won't have to worry about him. Oh no, that's not it. So Katakuri go for another attack. Luffy is trying to run away because he's trying to give him confirmation that it's okay. So all he can do right now is dodge his attack. Katakuri catches him though and starts stunning him, man. Bro is not but still, Luffy is covering his mouth so he's not screaming, trying to grab the camera. Look, y'all, he's crawling into the world as he gets stumped and even more. Oh my god, I feel for Luffy, man. Then as he got to the pieces of metal, he got stuck in hard. I'm gonna be real with y'all, when I was watching this episode, I was pissed. I'm like, just let this man do his thing first. Like, I really didn't like Katakuri until the end. But anyways, Luffy finally really sure that he's okay. Y'all can't tell me Luffy ain't gonna go to Cap. I cannot tell me. My friends are waiting, you say. I'm not gonna die. You realize those may be your last words. Stop reading my damn mind, bitch. I'm going to tell you to raise it at your own demise. Most deaths comes unexpectedly. You can do all the yelling your name from all you want. No matter what, this will be good. I gotta give it to Carter Curry. He is cold. Damn, this Waluigi motherfucker started to glaze Carter Curry so heavily. Luffy was tired of that shit. Carter Curry wasn't having that, so he grabbed Luffy and slumped. Thrust. And if he didn't dodge that way, it over. He put a big ass circle in the wall. But anyways, he tried to go for another attack. Luffy dodges it and then go for a giant fist or a rifle. He dodges that and then they both clash. And after that, you just see stuff slip. So they both start to run into each other. Luffy goes for a red eye. Kind of cool, he deflects it. And after that, he started to go after Luffy. Luffy blocked his first attack. Then after that, he just started to dodge. Kind of cool, goes for a follow-up. Luffy blocks the first blow. Then the second one, he get hits in the back. Pause. Then his last attack knocks him to the wall. After that, Luffy tried to go for an elephant gun and Katakuri dodges that. And tries to follow up with an attack, but then Luffy dodges it. Then goes for a twin pistol. One of his fists clashes with the trident, but his other fist kept going. But unfortunate for Luffy, he grabbed his fist and then tosses him over to the wall. Then tried to go for an attack with his trident again. But lucky for Luffy, he was in between of it. Katakuri started striking again. Luffy was dodging those. Katakuri checks in the future and see what Luffy is about to do next. Tries to go for a strike. Luffy take Bellarmine move and send himself flying to the roof. And as he was falling down, Katakuri kicks him. Peep this though. Luffy dodges his attack. And as I'm watching this, I'm like, hold up. I think Luffy's starting to learn how to dodge with observation haki. At least it felt like that to me. Katakuri started to go for more attacks. Luffy started continuously dodging them. And y'all want to know the funny thing? He uses observation haki, right? And he see what Luffy's next move is about to be, right? But for some reason, he never able to catch him. That just shows you how goated Luffy is, for real. Even he noticed, it was like, damn, he keep worming his way out of everything. Luffy jumps up and go for attack, and Katakuri wasn't even there, and he kicks him out of nowhere. Luffy goes for a grizzly corkscrew magnum. Yeah, don't ask me what that is. So Luffy and Katakuri, they both clash. Luffy loses it, and Katakuri go for a follow-up attack. Then Luffy dodges that as well. Then while Luffy bouncing around, he try to go for him again, then he dodges that again. So let's fast forward over to when Luffy go fourth gear.
What the heck?
Donuts. I love me some donuts. So sweet. It always knocks me off my feet. Oh, donuts. Donuts. Then my boy Luffy comes in and crashes the party. What in the... How dare you? No one is allowed to disturb me while I eat. Well, that's your fault. If I can't eat, then you can't eat her, bitch. After that, Katakuri was furious. You would think this bleach out broke pressure had everybody frozen up. So first he started off with the chef in the middle. Then the other two chefs was begging for their life. You know he not listening to that. He bodies both of them at the same time. Then goes after Luffy. Luffy tried to do a clash with him, but it didn't work because he was in a different level of armament haki. Luffy tried to punch him again. The same results happened again. After that, Katakuri was giving him the work. I mean, you can even feel the anger towards those attacks. I'll rip you from that shitty ass confidence, one blow at a time. He wasn't lying, he wasn't giving Luffy an 8-inch at all. I'm watching this like, no bro, Luffy, what's going on? Look, he got him slept on the ground. And as he getting back up, just look at the anger in Katakuri's eyes, man. But wait y'all, something special happened. As Katakuri was going for the attack, Luffy was actually able to dodge it and land a kick. And some of y'all may be wondering like, how was Luffy able to kick him? Well, that's simple. In order for you to use observation haki, you have to have a calm mind. And as we can see, Katakuri was full with rage. So that means he couldn't predict what Luffy was about to do. So every time Katakuri started to attack, Luffy was able to dodge it very easy now. And he also started to realize like, why is his attack so slow, or why is it so easy to dodge? Then bingo, it hit him. He figured out how Katakuri is so strong. So he begins to go into fourth gear. Fourth gear. Bounce, man. You're strong as fuck, but you're not invincible. After that, Katakuri goes for attack. Luffy flies through that and hit him with a Kong gun. Cinnamons flying all the way through the rubble. Then goes for a follow-up and punch the hell out of Katakuri. Then follows up on top of that with a Leo bazooka, sending Katakuri crashing to the wall. Then Luffy follow up with one of my favorite moves, Clover. I don't know if I said it right, but I just like how it bounce around everywhere. Then they think Luffy finna land that first attack. It's like a fake out. Out of nowhere, a fist comes, pause, then jabs him right in the stomach, sending Katakuri flying almost about to land on his back. But then he stops himself. But hold on, Luffy ain't done yet. Then that way pull out the Rhino Snider, then send Katakuri flying again. He landed on his back, but then he bounced back off of it because he remembered how his sister was glazing so hard, so he had to bounce himself back up. Then Luffy tried to go for another attack, and it didn't go through again. And I was like, oh, fuck. Luffy messed up. That way made his mind focus again. And that's actually impressive after all that time he was getting smacked around. But it's really not Luffy's fault because Luffy was trying to finish him off as quick as possible. Anyways, after that, he told me to see why he didn't. Anyways, after that, Katakuri uses unstoppable donuts and created huge arms out of this Muchi thing. Then punched Luffy and sent him flying. And already I was like, yeah, it was fun while it lasted. Then you know what Katakuri told him? I'm not giving you an inch. We're going back to square one. I was like, anyways, Luffy tried to go for a attack. Katakuri stops it by punching the arm. Let's go for another attack. Luffy dodges it. Then he created a donut behind Luffy. Luffy seen it, but it was too slow for him to react, so he got punched in the stomach. And at this point, Luffy was about to lose his fourth gear. And we all know Luffy can't do anything after he loses haki. So he takes Relay and high until he back into the mirror world, because my boy ain't no bitch. So now after I cleared all that up, let's get back to the fight. Luffy closes his eyes because he's trying to master observation. But Katakuri punches him, he's not letting it. Luffy gets up and go for a giant bazooka. Katakuri punches him in the face. He dodges that and starts attacking Luffy. Luffy was getting a couple of dodges in, and that last one got punched.
Luffy gets back up and he tries to do it. He was getting there a little bit. He saw him just a little bit of it, but he couldn't really get through it. And of course, Katakuri not gonna let him do it, so he used his big Muchi hands and smash Luffy paws. Luffy blows himself up between them and gets out. And Katakuri was like,
He goes up and as Luffy was on the floor, he tried to finish him off with a two-hand smash. Luffy inhales and deflates himself so he can get out that situation. So Katakuri got tired of it, so he pulled out a full blicky, bro. Then he uses observation haki to figure out everywhere that Luffy is. But Luffy was blocking all of on his armament haki. Luffy go for a hog rifle. Katakuri dodges it. Punches him with his unstoppable donuts. As Luffy was forces himself back, then jumps up in the air and made two big fists. He used one of his big arm to block Katakuri, and then with his other fist he tried to punch him, but then Katakuri brings him down to the ground. But wait, something changed. How long are you gonna keep this up? I'll beat your ass. After that, Luffy got a glimpse in the future of Katakuri. So with that being said, he was able to dodge his attack, and as Katakuri was attacking him, he started to beat. Luffy was off with that stair, so he goes up to Luffy and kicks him to the wall, leaving Luffy stuck on the wall. Luffy couldn't move, so the only way for him to get out of that stair, left kick or a right kick. I'll strike you down with a punch. I won't let up until you realize that you're just a little bitch who can't do anything for themselves. Luffy didn't really care what bro was talking about for real. He was just trying to concentrate. So Katakuri throws an attack. Luffy tries to dodge it but get punched in the face. He tries to get up again and get punched again. Yeah, Katakuri wasn't kidding. Then check this out. He tried to throw another attack he couldn't have. Then bro started to go in on Luffy, but Luffy blocks his last attack. He tried to go for another attack for Luffy, and then Luffy actually dodges it with his eyes closed. And Katakuri was like, impossible. No, it's not impossible, but he's just learning how to use his observation haki. Anyways, for Katakuri next attack, Luffy can somewhat see it clearly, and they both end up clashing fists. He was still able to land a kick on him because Luffy was still kind of learning. Luffy is there, but he's not all the way there yet. Then after that, Katakuri actually started to notice that. Well, wait just a minute, y'all. This video is getting a little way too long. So let's just fast forward all the way to Luffy when he used Snake Man. But before we do that, I don't want to leave y'all hanging. So I'll give y'all a little rundown. Luffy observation hockey was getting sharper by every minute, but he lost his focus once he got shot by a poison needle, which this little motherfucker shot him with, and she was doing it all so she could get praised by Katakuri. Like, come on, bro. So with Luffy getting shot with that poison needle, that actually led him to get hit with a fatal blow. After Katakuri finally realized that he did it to himself in honor of a man duel, and this when I started to respect Katakuri. They always making fun of him, how he look and stuff like that. I had enough of everybody chit chat.
Yeah, don't worry, this shit have knocked them out anyways. So they both did a Conqueror hockey clash, knocking everybody out. It's like so intense, bro.
And that was she get, bro. That was she get. She deserved every single thing that happened to her. After that, Katakuri tells Luffy that he was angry. Now we get to everybody that Snake Man. Luffy throws a punch and Katakuri dodges it at what she thought he did, but a punch came back in him right in the face. Luffy throws another punch. Katakuri dodges it, and the next punch comes and he blocks that. And I'm not gonna lie, you gotta give Katakuri props for catching on so quickly. He realized how bro is crazy skilled. Anyways, Luffy attack knocks him back, and then Luffy tried to go for a follow-up. Katakuri dodges it. Then Katakuri started to roll towards Luffy. Luffy was doing multiple attacks at Katakuri, but he couldn't catch him. And as Katakuri got close to Luffy, his arm rolls up and he hits Luffy in the face. It had him stuck on his Luffy thing and started spinning him around the circle. Then tossed him all the way up there. Weight muscles was on steroids. He slams Luffy down to the ground and put a big old hole there. He was indeed on demon time.
Anyways, after that, Luffy gets back up, and they both started to throw punches. The clashes was crazy because neither of them was letting up. Luffy goes for another attack. Katakuri dodges it, started off full speed ahead to Luffy. And as he was doing that, he was going for another attack. But that punch that Luffy threw was coming back towards him. And they both end up hitting each other in the face with a tree. Katakuri didn't want to land on his back, so he had to stop the car real quick. On the other hand, Luffy fell down off his back. After that, Luffy goes for the black. That shit was hella fast. Even Katakuri had to block that bit. Then he get jabbed in the stomach. Bro was like, no, fuck that shit. I ain't finna just sit here like a duck. So he started to maneuver between Luffy attacks. He got punched, but he still was dodging. My man was dancing. Then he trips. And the way how he got out of this is crazy. Bro was a weird thing. He twisted his body into Muchi and started to slither way out of that. I was watching this, I was like, man, Katakuri is too much. Then he ended up getting close range to Luffy and fucked his face up. I ain't gonna lie. And then now, this is their final clash. Katakuri tries to go for that same move that he used earlier on Luffy, but Luffy wasn't having that, so they both goes for an all-out clash. Luffy hit him in the gut, and Katakuri hit him in the top of the head, causing a big explosion. Anyways, after all that, Katakuri asked if Luffy was gonna ever come back, and you know, of course, Luffy was like he will, because he knows he's gonna. And after that, Katakuri was glad to hear that, and then he fell down on his back. And now I'm done. This probably gonna be one of the longest videos I ever did. But I felt like I had to drag it out because this movie fits the topic. This fight was one of the best fight I ever seen. And I know this was one of the videos I wanted to see the most in the poll. So I had to see it. And don't worry, y'all. See those other requests. I will do those. There is time. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. I appreciate you guys so much.
Ask you guys too for supporting me.
Who's the strongest warlord? How are they ranked? And who the fuck is this guy's name? What's up, y'all? Shadex here, and today we're 7 warlords of the sea in terms of power. This is a very contentious topic, so just a disclaimer, this is my interpretation of this list. I'm by no means the end-all be-all when it comes to this power scaling shit, but if I did make an absolute, unequivocal lapse in my judgment, then I did fuck up. However, I do think I did enough research on this topic. A few characters on this list have barely any feats or statements to go off of, but I'll try my best to rank them regardless. Also, some characters are talked about and ranked right beside each other, and that basically means that I think that they could be equal to each other, so yeah, just keep that in mind. But without further ado, let's get into this ranking. Number 11, Buggy D. Clown. Now, it's very easy to think that Buggy is just the weakest warlord for obvious reasons, but for those of you who think that he's still Chapter 1 Luffy level, let me enlighten you. During the Impel Down arc, in Chapter 532 to be specific, Luffy is seen hitting one of the Minotaurs with a jet bazooka. In the same chapter, Buggy hits the Minotaur with a Muggy Ball, and it's shown doing more damage. more damage than one of Luffy's strongest attacks at the time. And during the war, Buggy is shown tanking this same Muggy Ball. Now, I'm not saying that Buggy is PTS Gear 2 level, but what I am saying is stop sleeping on him. But then go back to sleep because Buggy is the weakest warlord, and I won't be mentioning it for the rest of the team. Number 10, Gecko Moria, and number 9, Crocodile. Throughout the story, Moria is consistently portrayed as the weakest warlord outside of Crocodile. The world government wasn't even confident that he could defeat the PTS Straw Hats. Even Kuma thought he needed assistance. This also fits in well with his narrative as well. The washed up, antiquated pirate that had been smacked down to the bottom tier of the One Piece world. This smack was so hard to attack that it changed his entire mentality on becoming the Pirate King. Moria became lazy, overweight, and now lets his minions do everything for him. Even his fighting style has changed, since now he doesn't enjoy physical activity at all. Again, the world government tried to kill him for being too weak to do the job. But even though Moria fought all of the PTS Straw Hats, I still put Crocodile above him. Now, many people believe that Croc is still Rocky pre-time skip pre-gear Luffy level, but that is just not true. During the war, Crocodile is seen taking a hit from Gear 2nd Luffy, who at this point is hundreds if not thousands of times stronger than he was at Alabasta. Gear 2nd has been calculated to be a 10 times increase, and by using that along with CP9 Doriki scaling, we can come to the conclusion that Gear 2nd War Arc Luffy is at least 5 times stronger than Alabasta. This is an extreme lowball. I'm not even counting all of the arcs that happen in between Alabasta and Enies Lobby, nor am I counting all the arcs after up until the war. Croco is also seen taking hits from Diamond Jozu, while Moria is getting one shot by PTS Jinbei. It's also possible that Croco got stronger during the time skip as well, as he did save Buggy from a Vice Admiral. And while I would mention his bounty being so high, that's mostly for his intellect and cunning ability. Number 8, Bartholomew Kuma, and number 7, Boa Hancock. Now hear me out, I know a lot of people are gonna click off for this one, but you gotta understand, we know barely anything about these two. We know at the very least that Kuma is beyond post-time skip Gear 2nd level, since he is stronger than the PX units. But at the same time, he got beat up by Eva and cut by PTS Zoro. So yeah, the things we have seen don't look that good for him. Kuma does have hacks with his Devil Fruit, which is pretty OP. Being able to instantly disappear someone is far above Crocodile. I'm sure that this video is going to be outdated soon because Kuma's backstory is on the horizon, and it'd be really annoying if we learned even more about him in 1072, but that's what praying is for. Boa is also beyond time to get to your 2nd level, and due to her hacks, she can one-shot most of them. Boa ate the Mero Mero no Mi, which in her hands at least, is extremely overpowered. Anybody who has lustful thoughts about her can be turned into stone by her love, and beyond that, she can turn objects to stone by just touching them or kicking them. I don't know how it quite works, it's not really explained. You can counter this ability by focusing on other emotions such as pain or just being a dumbass. Most characters on this list would be susceptible to this ability, however one of them beat her in a 1v1, so yeah. So beyond her Devil Fruit ability, what does Boa have going for her? Well, she defeated pre-time skip Smoker by shattering his Sea Stone weapon, but she also could have just turned the weapon to stone, so... Besides that, there's really nothing to go off of. I mean, in Stampede, she's seen fighting alongside characters like Sabo, and while this movie is non-canon, the story is by Oda himself, so take that as you will. Number 6, Doflamingo. Alright, so I know half of y'all already clicked off this video, but hear me out once again. Dofi is easily commander level. He's not above. First of all, it should be stated that in his battle with Gear 4th, Dofi was not at full power. He had already fought multiple people before the battle, got fatally injured by Law, and used a technique to trap an entire island. Just as a side note, the One Piece world is almost 3 times larger than this island is way bigger than you think. After going through all of that, Luffy still lost to Dofi and had to go Gear 4th once again just to hang. So I do believe that Dofi is a pretty powerful character, above the likes of Boa and Kuma. However, when people say Doflamingo versus Katakuri, I have to disagree with them. So we know that Luffy did get more powerful throughout the whole game. fight with Cracker to his battle with Big Mom's forces. But even if you say that didn't happen, and Gear 4 still has the level of strength that it did in Dressrosa, Katakuri still destroyed him. After his R&R, Luffy goes to challenge Cat once again, and in this second round, Katakuri states that Luffy, in base, is his equal, putting this base level Luffy far beyond his Gear 4th form in Dressrosa. So yes, while Doflamingo is powerful, he can go no further beyond characters such as Katakuri. This also fits in well with his narrative too. Doflamingo knows that he's not the strongest person in the world, so instead of climbing the ladder and risking his life, he decides to appease the beasts that stand above him, while also building up his own empire. But it would only make sense that the people who risk their own well-being and climb that ladder would be above him, such as our next character, Jinbei. I believe that this guy is a sleeper, and not enough people put respect on his name. Now just let me explain why. In the previous arc, Jinbei's main opponent was Who's Who. Who's Who is implied to be the strongest Tobi-Roppo member, even stronger than Uzi, who clashed with post-Udon Luffy. Now, this Luffy in base should be stronger than his previous Gear 4th, due to his performance against Kaido. For those who don't know, the previous Gear 4th that I'm referring to is the one that's fresh off of his battle with Katakuri. The Gear 4th that's stacked on top of base Luffy, who Katakuri said was his equal. So by following all that, we can come to the conclusion of Jinbei being far stronger than characters such as Doflamingo and Katakuri, since he defeated Who's Who. Jinbei has been kinda consistent with this power as well, as seen in Whole Cake when he actually damaged Big Mom. Number 4, Edward Weevil. Now we know absolutely nothing about Weevil. However, in chapter 802, Kizaru states, as a pirate he's tremendously powerful, just like a real Whitebeard in his youth, in terms of strength at least. Now hear me out. The absolute best interpretation of this statement is Weevil being somewhere around a Prime Beard in terms of physical strength. I'm not saying he's clashing with Roger because that's too outlandish, but what I am saying is that he could be above Jinbei, considering Weevil's own goal is to basically knock off people like Marco and Jozu. You can see him being high commander level at 10, especially since he destroys entire pirate crews by himself. Again, we don't know jack about Weevil, so I could be completely wrong. For this video, I decided to use the absolute best interpretation of one statement made by Kizaru. So I repeat, this could be very, very wrong. But in the meantime, I think that Weevil can go. Because even if he is as strong as Prime Beard, the next 3 characters completely out-hacks him. Number 3, Trafalgar D. Water Law. Law is a fairly easy character to rank. As I said before, Luffy post-Udon is able to damage Kaido in base, and Law scales to this Luffy, being able to do the same. Later on in the raid, Law takes down Big Mom along with Kid, and he awakens his Devil Fruit while doing this, therefore giving him a power increase. Some people may still think he's a support character, but literally right after Wano, Law takes on Blackbeard, who at this point is stronger than Rayleigh. I talk more about this and his hacks in my Law video, so go check that out. Speaking of Blackbeard, at number 2, we have Marshall D. Teach. Now we have not seen the results of Blackbeard versus Law, but I'm calling it right now that Blackbeard is going to win. The reason I believe this is because in the last few panels of their battle, we see Teach about to use his Dark Guard power. We already know that Blackbeard wins battles. This is how he killed Whitebeard and gave Shanks his scar. Law is visibly surprised by Blackbeard using his power, which may indicate that he's about to get hoed. On top of that, Teach hasn't used his darkness powers throughout the entire fight up to that point, so that might indicate that the tables are about to turn. Beyond that, Blackbeard has been hyped up by characters such as Marco and Rayleigh. Marco himself says, quote, "But with Pops' power at his command, we couldn't overcome Teach anymore. He took everything." I mean, Rayleigh's statement alone should be enough to put Blackbeard in the higher tiers of the One Piece world, but Marco's only solidified it. Number 1.
Guys, you have to go in
Mihawk.
10 minutes, so I will
Obviously,
firstly do
Mihawk
the
would
grind
be at the
very
top.
fast.
Being the world's greatest swordsman automatically puts him above many characters. Law, Rayleigh, and Zoro. Yes, Shanks is a swordsman. He's literally on the color spread that Oda approved of, and there's multiple statements that imply Mihawk being above him. The reason I put him above Blackbeard, though, is because Teach couldn't even react to his own crewmate getting cut in half. Now, you could say that Blackbeard was just caught off guard, but literally right after this, he's hit with damn near the same. I know that Zoro is faster and more powerful than Law due to his showings against Kaido and King. This same Zoro is not on the level of Mihawk despite being able to cut Yonko level characters. With all of this evidence in mind, I believe that Mihawk is easily the strongest warlord. Maybe even the strongest person in the One Piece world. I don't know, Garp may have something to say about that. But anyways, that was my video on the strongest warlords of the sea. If you disagree with my opinion, please be constructive in the comments and don't just scream at me for no reason. If y'all want other rankings on the Straw Hat,
we have seen 7 different Yonko crews. What makes each of them unique? In individual combat, it seems that most Yonko captains are on a comparable level to each other. However, what makes the balance of power among the 4 emperors so interesting is how Oda thought of various factors that go beyond each individual captain's strength. In crafting each Yonko empire, there are a multitude of other aspects that were written in. From subordinates, to territories, to alliances, to strategies, all of which come together to make an extremely varied landscape in the pirate world, where every single Yonko crew that we've seen has their own unique strengths that seem to give them a personalized advantage over the competition. That's why looking across the series at every Yonko crew, the Whitebeard pirates, the Redhead pirates, the Beast pirates, the Big Mom pirates, the Blackbeard pirates, Cross Guild, and finally the Straw Hat pirates, no 2 empires are alike. They all have their own unique brand and their own unique specialties that make them a force to be reckoned with. So today we're going to break down the greatest strength of each empire, starting of course with the first and foremost of the great the Whitebeard pirates. Now you know greatest strength was the captain Whitebeard himself. After all, he is the only pirate in history to be able to stand on equal footing with the Pirate King, Roger. Whitebeard has long held the title of the world's strongest pirate, and the Uraguru no Rin is arguably the most powerful devil crew in existence. However, in his latter years, a lot of Whitebeard's strength was diminished, leaving it uncertain where he stood in comparison to the other Yonko. As such, at the time that the story of One Piece actually takes place, the Whitebeard pirates' greatest strength was actually their military fleet. Out of all the Yonko crews that we've seen so far, it's very possible that only the Whitebeard pirates would have been able to amass such a large armada to have a legitimate all-out war against the world government. To begin with, the actual core fleet of the Whitebeard pirates is in itself ridiculously stacked. There are 16 full divisions and countless powerful fighters, including Marco, Jozu, Vista, and Ace, all of whom have an extensive list of showings against the very best in the world. Even the lower division commanders were shown to be comparable to the Marine and Vice Admirals. And when we did finally get a full spotlight on one of the lower division commanders, even someone like Izzo proved to be just as strong as CP0's best. But all of this still only makes up a small part of Whitebeard's fleet. Whitebeard was a true protector of the seas, taking various nations and pirate crews under his wing. And in turn, this meant that the Whitebeard pirates had countless powerful allies from across the New World that would all come together to willingly go into war with him. The full allied forces of the Whitebeard pirates included heavy hitters like Shinbei and Orange Jr., as well as various infamous pirate crews. Overall, it certainly seems that the full military force of the Whitebeard pirates likely posed the greatest individual threat to the world government when considering both quantity and quality, especially in light of recent showings from other Yonko crews. However, while Whitebeard's overall force was likely the greatest, in terms of pure quality of the core crew, it is most likely the red-haired pirates that would stand out as number 1. Now we may be getting ahead of ourselves here, as we have barely seen the red-haired pirates fight, but there are a lot of clues in the story so far that seem to be building up the red-haired pirates as having the strongest core members. To begin with, when the Marines were explaining each Yonko's unique strengths, the key aspect of Shanks' crew that was emphasized was his core crew members. Out of all the Yonko crews the Marines discussed, the only crew where the Marines made a point to individually acknowledge each of the top fighters was the red-haired pirates, which suggests to me that Ben Beckman, Lucky Roo, and Yasop may be standouts even by the standards of Yonko commanders. Now, to be fair, the Whitebeard pirates no longer existed as a Yonko crew to be discussed at this time, and it should be acknowledged that, to date, Marco of the Whitebeard pirates is by far the most talked about and praised Yonko commander that we've ever seen in the series. However, the possibility that Shanks' core crew may be even more impressive than Whitebeard's core crew is also backed up by a recent revelation that we got in Elbaf. See, Shanks has a giant fleet as well, just like
What?
Whitebeard, just like Big Mom, just like even the Straw Hat Pirates. But the thing is that Shanks' doesn't really have his strength. In fact, his fleet is a detriment. They are practically a liability in battle, needing to be protected. Yet, despite the red-haired pirates having such a weak fleet, they are still able to command the same respect as other Yonko empires. Their status and their territories, despite being seemingly severely disadvantaged when it comes to the numbers game. Perhaps this is too much of an assumption, but to me this would logically suggest that the red-haired pirates core crew must be particularly strong. This is that the Marines made sure to heap on the individual fighters of the red-haired pirates. Not to mention the core members of the red-haired pirates alone were considered a significant enough threat that both the Marines and the Blackbeard pirates decided it was not worth it the war any longer. However, good fighters aren't everything. When you can't beat your opponents fairly, then why not just use broken weapons? That's the Beast Pirates' motto after all, as their unique advantage that no other Yonko beast seems to have is their weapons. That's right, Kaido specifically took over Wano to turn the nation into a weapons factory. Kaido also has his own personal weapons developer, Queen, and on top of that, Kaido's been the primary buyer of various chemical weapons from Caesar Clown. The Beast Pirates are all about gaining an advantage by having the best weapons, and ultimately investing in weapons was an extremely smart business decision by Kaido, considering the fact that if one of the very best that your crew has to offer is Jack, then you know you're not going to become a pirate king based on quality of fighters. That's why over the course of
No, King Red, can you do this? Red League. Oh, I'm gonna get King Red. Whoa, how do you class it? It's unable to admin powers. Oh, I'll just go. Finally, third sea. Here I come. This is going to be a monumental moment for me. Oh, the last and oh, it's all. Oh, I can buy it. What color is it? Yeah. Who's gonna be last in PC? I kill. This is the last chest. Another mutant. Last boss was technically Rependa, but I'm killing that guy. Sasayego. Oh my god! I'm thirsty. I came with my joint with my friend. Oh, it's one more. It's a million years, huh? I don't think. Oh, I need those, huh? I'm almost live. They use the best endo. So easy, way easier to fight than those NPCs. I don't know how to go there. Boss here. Is there like some... What are those? I'm first serious. That guy also has headless like I have. I didn't use it. So guys, that was good. I'm third C now, and that's kind of good now. This guy have this Kakarot guy.
stuff.